Alright, I'm actually going to add lore for a country this time. Out in the northeast of Jurgen, we got Hussland. So Hussland is a country where the main export is actually monster parts. There are many ingredients in the body of monsters. And Hussland exports a lot of them. Hussland is smack dab in the middle of the Black Forest, a large continuous forest group that goes from all the way to Normark to all the way through Nazad. And it is chock full of creatures. And Hussland is right in the worst section. In the northern section of Hussland, there are multiple swamps connected to the Smuchi Ojan River. Now, the government of Hussland is actually feudal. There are many lords, and then there's one king. The king in Hussland only really acts kind of like how the Holy Roman Emperor did. I can call you to war, but I don't really make all the rules. Each of the groups of nobility make their own laws and rules for their area. And in a country mainly comprised of Czechs, Hungarians, and Polishmen, it might be a slight issue for some things. But so long as the liege lords are left to their own devices and aren't encroached upon by others, it's fine, it's fine. And the king of Hussland is Ivan the Wild. Oh boy, Ivan. Ivan certainly earned that name. So, to give you a little bit of context, Ivan was not made king. He took the throne. But not with armies, not with a bunch of men, and certainly not by convincing the other lords, at least not at first. Ivan showed up, beat the crap out of the guy who was voted to be the king, and just left him to be a lord. He actually changed the whole government dynamic just so that he could be king without issues. So the original guy, Kurt, who was made to be king, was bested in combat by Ivan, who then threatened and stated he was going to be king. With one caveat. He wasn't going to do anything. Wasn't going to enforce any of his own laws. He wasn't going to threaten anyone. He was just going to make the statement that, hey, unless you decide to openly rebel against me, it's cool, do whatever you want. And of course the lords ate that up. And some were already plotting to rebel. But there wasn't really much you can do against Ivan because there's a reason his name was Ivan the Wild. The man had killed multiple dragons by himself and was wearing armor and wielding weapons made of dragon steel. And not only that, he had a blessing of an undersaint. There's more to explain later, where he would have incredible strength, agility, and intelligence. So they weren't really going to be able to harm him, so they just kind of played along. And they treated him like a pretend king, until Sovgard invaded.